First, white voters, they broke 52-43 for Senator Clinton. I'm sorry, Obama. Go back again. Slow down here. First, white voters, they broke 52-43 for Clinton over Obama. That's not that dramatic. On the Latino voters, a big lead for Clinton at 61-37. And then if you go among black voters, it's basically a big swash all the way for Barack Obama, 82-16.
Nora.
Yeah, these are really interesting. In fact, Barack Obama won big in Virginia tonight by doing well among whites. In fact, this has been his best showing in any southern state this far, and he's maxing out his base among African Americans, young voters, and affluent voters. Let's go inside the numbers. Here they are. It was a landslide for Barack Obama among black voters. In fact, he took 90% of those who cast their ballots. He also just about split the white vote with Hillary Clinton. He got 48% of the white vote, while Clinton got just over half. And taking a closer look at those numbers, and you see Obama won very strongly among white men. This is interesting. In fact, he's winning them by double digits. Support among whites is the highest in any southern state this far. We're going to go inside the numbers. We'll show you a little bit more of that. Also, he's maxing out his base in Virginia among African Americans, young, and the more affluent. Those are the key headlines. We're going to show you all the numbers in just a bit.
Well, what's the number?
Chuck, that's pretty astounding. Nora just teased us with that fact that white men, if you I hate doing it like this, white men, that's how we talk now, are voting for Barack Obama.
To you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Thank good grief. He won white men 55%.
No comment. More bad news for Hillary Clinton. Some African-American leaders are now rethinking their support for the former First Lady. Congressman David Scott of Georgia says he's defecting from the Clinton camp and will instead support Barack Obama. Scott says he has to represent the wishes of his constituency. His district voted more than 80% in favor of Obama on Super Tuesday. Also, the New York Times reports that civil rights veteran Congressman John Lewis, also of Georgia, is switching his superdelegate vote to Obama. They quote Lewis as saying, "In recent days, there is a sense of movement and a sense of spirit. Something is happening in America, and people are prepared and ready to make that great leap," unquote. Lewis's spokeswoman says the story's inaccurate, that the congressman has left the option of changing his superdelegate support on the table, but he hasn't made the decision yet. Barack Obama was asked about the story today. He says, "I think increasingly the superdelegates that I talk to are uncomfortable with the notion that they will override decisions made by the voters." What this shows is there's a growing sense then among some of the party's black leaders that they shouldn't stand in the way of Obama's historic run for the nomination and that they shouldn't go against their constituents' wishes. One black supporter of from Clinton, Missouri, Congressman Emanuel Cleaver, describes some of this. He says Congressman Jesse Jackson Jr. of Illinois, an Obama supporter, recently asked him, "If it comes down to the last day and you're the only superdelegate, do you want to go down in history as the one to prevent a black man from winning the White House?" Here's the question. What does it mean if some African-American leaders are rethinking their support for Hillary Clinton? Go to CNN.com/Cafferty File and post a comment on my blog. Rob writes, "We say racism's dead, yet 80% of blacks vote Obama, while whites are split 50-50. It seems to me the roles of the past have changed, and now this black delegate business only confirms the facts I've just stated. People are not looking at who's the most qualified, connected, and experienced, but instead, just like the majority of this country fell for Bush's promises, they now seem to be in a spell under Obama's sweet talk."
Our principal opponent said that
I have so many opportunities from this country.
Stand up and say that we are one nation.
From the former commander-in-chief.
And I would think about our own people. I would think about those who need help. That's what this campaign is about. And I'm just grateful to be a part of it. We have more work to do when more young black men languish in prison than attend colleges and universities across America. We have more work to do when the black incidence of HIV/AIDS and diabetes and asthma and every other illness is multiple times higher than the rest of the population. when millions of children start off in the race of life so far behind only because of race, only because of class, that's a betrayal of our ideals. That's not just an African-American problem, that is an American problem that we have to solve.